All right, so welcome to Unlock Your Body Transformation Code, and this is session 4. Today we are talking about partnering with our bodies for health. So during the past sessions so far, we've taken things like, oh God, my brain. Let me try that one more time. Welcome to Unlock Your Body Transformation Code. This is week 4. And, in this session, we are designed to help your mind begin to think the sort of thoughts you want to think to support your ultimate health goals. So during the past 3 sessions, we've been clearing things out. We've gotten rid of unwanted patterns, thoughts. We went to the root cause last week, which is really a deep way to gain understanding. And so now this session is designed to be a bit of reprogramming. So as you let go of the past, you get to create the new things to come in. It's kind of like decluttering. If you get rid of stuff, if you organize stuff, you have room within your brain for some new thoughts or new intentions. So what we're going to do today are intentions and suggestions that are designed to support the health of your mind and body. Now, in the session, like always, I give you a bit of creative license. I want you to take my words and tweak them. I want you to make them into a session that's just exactly perfect for you. So I'll use words to stir your imagination and allow the examples to guide you into the sort of self-talk that you'd like to start to hear for yourself. So don't get hung up on the details. I know Carrie had mentioned in one of the last sessions when we were doing a wins and challenges, she says, man, am I drinking some water? And I know for a fact in this session, when she's heard it before, there was a little piece in there that says, you know, the water is hydrating for you. High vibrational food makes you feel at a high vibration. And the water, well, you really like drinking it. And she was like, huh, you know what? I do remember you saying that to me. And it's funny because now I find myself drinking water just like all of the time. So I am going to, let's see here. Yep. So do we have any exciting wins or exciting challenge, big wins or exciting challenges that you guys would like to talk about this week before we kick right into this tonight? And I know a lot of people are traveling this week. Um, uh, Somebody is driving from New Orleans, helping her friend move up north. I know a couple of the guys are busy. Dan said that he wasn't going to be here because of a previous commitment tonight, but he wanted to report that he's managed to drop 13 pounds since he started. And that is phenomenal progress in the right direction. Amazing. For him. So yeah, he's really knocking it out of the ballpark. And just, he noticed his thoughts starting, just like things are lining up. Things are getting just a little bit easier each and every day. It gets a little bit better. And so that's the kind of change I love to hear about.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it really is. I'm just going to give you guys a second to think about it. And then I'll just dive right into what we've got coming. So if there's anything anyone wants to share about what's been going on.
I'm just excited for what's coming with the more sleep and the declutter and I'm super energized for that.
Okay. So yeah, a few of you guys have used laser coaching sessions with me, and that helps me get ideas and keep you guys on track too. So if you have some, I know some people have scheduled them. There's a couple people who have not been able to attend live, but they've got their schedule just every week, and so they're watching the replay, and then we're having a little laser focus session to really make sure that they're staying focused. So well done to you guys who are doing that. It's nice to see the different way people are using the information and using the program. This particular session, when you go into the membership portal, right now has, there'll be this session loaded up tomorrow, but there's also, I think, 4 or 5 recordings that I have made that are out there. And they're all in the same theme of partnering with your body. So they all start out pretty much the same, but then they go into different topics. So there's a partnering with your body using a very low calorie diet one. There's a partnering with your body. If you're doing cardio training, there's a partnering with your body. And the cardio one is really cool because it equates trance and a flow state to while you're doing cardio. So that may really help you move through a lot of cardio if you're doing that. And there's one partnering with your body for using weight training. And there's a phenomenal thing called infinite rehearsal. And there are studies that have been done. And the main studies that have been done with piano players, where they tested the finger strength of piano players. And then one group of these people went ahead and they had them actually do finger drill exercises and then measured their strength again. The other group was tested and they just imagined doing the finger exercises in trance. And the strength change that they measured was just about equal. Wow. So now I'm not promising that you can just think about exercising in trance and it's going to do it for you. But I did that technique too when I had a shoulder reconstruction surgery. Instead of just doing the range of motion exercises, I also imagined doing them with full range of motion. And they told me my recovery was way ahead of where it should have been. So kind of fun things to play around with in there. If you've got time, I've got recordings and there's certainly no shortage of that.
Where are they in the portal, Lynn?
This is on section 4. So when you go in there, do you see the different session numbers across the top?
Yeah, I don't have it open right now, but I think so. I think I remember that.
Yeah, and they open up 1 week at a time. So, you know, one had the what if you could fly, and it had the trance training. There was a lot in session 1.
So will all of the videos from what we're doing now, those will all be on there?
Yep, I've been uploading them the next morning. And then, you know, some of like there's some recordings in there. Like last week after we did the root cause, there was a bonus recording. It was the healing of the root chakra recording that was made by one of the mentors I study with, Lisa, who's a Reiki master. And she recorded that for me previously, but it's such a good piece that, you know, I make it available every time we go through this.
Awesome.
So yeah, so there's a ton of stuff in there.
Will we have access to that portal after we're all done with this as well?
What I'm going to do is I downloaded all of the files into a Google Drive. So you'll have access to the information via a Google Drive instead of the portal, because I'm going to do another. I've got a big cruise group happening in November, and so I'm going to run this course going right up to the cruise group. So it'll stay exactly as it is for a few months, and then I'll move all the files into a Google Drive and reset it to run this again. And Angie, you'll have an opportunity. I do an alumni program, so you'll have an opportunity to get back in and do this again at, you know, it's a really reasonable rate. So yeah. I just like to keep supporting everybody, and yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, you all. So here we go. So because we're going to be talking about sleep in this particular session, this session is designed to actually take you right up to that doorway, to maybe tip you into sleep and to pull you back out, to tip you in. So if you want to be a little more comfortable than normal, I will say that it's okay to be in a lying position for this one. Otherwise, as we generally do, we're sitting with our hands and legs uncrossed, glasses off, all your alerts and interruptions minimized. We're going to go ahead and get started. This session will run roughly 60 minutes. And then when we're done, we'll just say a nice little have a great night, because you may be sleepy at the end of this session. So let's begin. Breathing in, holding it for the count of 3, 2, 1. And as you exhale, recall your intention for this program. Pause for a moment before you inhale and just imagine holding that intention in your heart. Breathing in and feeling that intention surrounded by a beautiful, shining, golden light. And tell yourself, this is my heart's desire. This is what I want. And give yourself permission in this session to just open up, to allow anything to happen that's ready to happen. As you set the intention, go ahead and form your mudra with your fingers. That's your signal to your brain that you're ready. And say your trance key to yourself. It's trance time. Set the intention to go deep and then deeper as you unlock your body's transformation code. Breathing in and breathing out. It's trance time. All the way down. All the way down, and just allow yourself to get that floating, drifting feeling. Let that floating and drifting feeling begin to develop in your body. And as you feel into it, begin to imagine your staircase, the one with 10 steps descending. Tilt your chin down just a little bit so you can get that looking down feeling. The same feeling you might get if you were looking over a balcony or down a flight of stairs. And then imagine, feel, and sense moving, beginning with step 10. Imagine stepping down to step 10, and as each muscle, every nerve turns loose, lets loose, and you go deeper. Imagine taking step 9. You can see and you can hear and you can feel your feet connecting to each and every step as you go deeper. You're taking step 8 and going deeper with every sound that you hear. You're taking step 7. And as every sound and every noise, every movement around you, you just follow it, you feel the sensation, you relax, and you go deeper. You're taking step 6, and the sound of your own breathing, the sound of your own heartbeat, it's carrying you further and deeper down into hypnosis. You're taking step 5. You're halfway down. You're going deeper, even still. You're taking step 4 and 3 as you gently and you calmly and you easily move over into even still, a deeper level, deeper down. Taking step 2, going deeper into an awareness of yourself, allowing yourself to open up into that awareness. You're taking step 1, and you can just go deeper, drift deeper, sink deeper, feeling enlightened, feeling empowered. And because understanding is power and you're absolutely free, that means you can now have the health, the body weight, the shape and the size that you want. So just allow yourself to have a drifting, floating, let that feeling develop in your body. And as you go deeper and deeper, deeper into an awareness of yourself, go deeper, drift deeper, and allow yourself to respond easily and effortlessly, perfectly powerful just the way you are. As you go deeper into that awareness of yourself, you are so excited because you can have the ability to enjoy perfect health. You can sink deeper and you can make your habits. And as you make your habits then make you. And you are able to create phenomenal habits. You're ready to embody the suggestions from this recording we're doing right now into a permanent way of thinking for you. Because these are amazing habits and they're incredible. And the habits of thought, they're the thoughts that a healthy person like you naturally has. So as you go deeper into the words and just allowing my thoughts to become your words, to allow my words to become your thoughts, and you can begin thinking what I say. Because the words are having a powerful impact upon you now, just as you lie there and relax and go deeper. And it's very important that you close your inner eye for just a moment and relax. Relaxing down and listening to the thoughts that are coming into your mind now from the sound of my voice. Because today's the day, and the fortunes have smiled upon you, and something or somehow has brought you to the point that it's different today. You are listening and hearing this in a whole new way. Everything that's taken place in your life has led you to the moment now. And the question is, what will you do with this moment? What steps will you take? And will you take the final step where your greatest gift, your intuition, is ready to open and be taken to an all new level where your real potential can finally be realized in life? So while we're just a few moments away from the beginning of what comes next, remember that you have permission. You've given yourself permission to let go, to open up, to allow yourself to feel pleasure in your mind and pleasure in your body because you're ready and you're willing and you're ready to experience this ever increasing gift of awareness. It's like so far you've been initiated and you've called on that inner part. It may have only been a whisper, but your request has been heard. Your inner mind knows what you really want, and you are beginning to unlock your personal body transformation code each and every time, better than the time before, because you've set your heart's desire. You know what you want, and your intention now lives in your heart. It's heartfelt. You're so aware as you just listen and allow yourself to drift that the strong and powerful desires for this intention are alive within you. There is a strong and powerful, compelling, motivating knowing inside of you. And you have the ability to take control of your physical, your mental, and your emotional health each and every day. You happily and willingly and effortlessly and easily take all the actions every day that you have to do to give yourself phenomenal health, super health. And as you relax and you breathe, you realize that one of your desires is to take control of your health now. You can hear my voice deep inside your mind during the day or during the night, and you can take a deep breath. You can do this. You got it. And then just exhale. Your desire to do it is becoming such a powerful, such a permanent and present part of you. And every day you desire to feel more wholeness, to feel true health, to feel vitality from the inside, to know that your health is in your control. And it's in your control because you know how you think. You can enjoy wonderful desires to have health and any old habits. They can fade and disconnect now. You have an unshakable, unwavering, consistent, ever present desire to enjoy a life with wholeness, a life with perfect health. And that desire is so strong and so constant and so ever present that it shatters and smashes. It wipes out those old unhealthy desires because that's no longer who you are. You really have no interest in doing those habits and things that are not in alignment with your wholeness, with your health. In fact, every day, your inner mind, which does exactly what it thinks you want, and you let your inner mind know every day in no uncertain terms. You tell your inner mind exactly what you want, exactly what you insist on, what you require from yourself, what you give to yourself. It's how perfect that your inner mind knows just what you want. And you may find that habit of checking your phone first thing in the morning becomes replaced with you instead telling your mind, this is what I'll have today. And you notice your inner voice is changing. The voice inside you that tells you what to do, the way you hear yourself. You insist on what you will have, but the tone of your inner voice is changing, and somehow now it sounds so much more loving because you know that you are taking care of you. You know that you are your most important person to take care of. You know that you're worthy, and you know that you deserve it. And you'll only accept health because of the love you feel for yourself. And even if that love is just starting out, even if there's a little bit of resistance around that, you know you want to love yourself. You want to feel care for yourself. Your feeling of being enough is growing. Your feeling of having wholeness inside your mind and your body is growing. Your feeling of a possibility for future health is growing. You feel the hope around these concepts. And every day, in every way, your inner mind motivates you. Every day, in every way, the process gets better and better, and you feel better when you start your day with this process. It conditions you, it programs you, and it compels you to act and react in ways that cause you to feel health and vibrance, to act in ways that are perfectly aligned with your intentions for this program, for your intentions for health. This is your heart's desire. It's what you want. You decide to eat wonderful, healthy, real foods. Foods that feel alive, high vibrational foods. When you look at them, you can tell they're full of life, that the food you're going to put in your body is full of positive energy. You choose foods that you can recognize, foods that you could recreate in your kitchen, things that are real. Real food is high vibrational food. It's so close to life, fresh. You exercise. You begin to move your body. And then you breathe properly. You find yourself taking deep breaths because it feels good to breathe in the air of life. You take deep breaths and you drink water. Water becomes so amazing to you because you know that water is the force of life. Pure water flows into your life. It's like a swirling vortex of healing. And it's high vibrational. High vibrational water removes toxins from your body. It washes them away. And you become attuned to that beautiful swirl of water in your glass. You can imagine it for a moment. Beautiful, crystal clear. Imagine it swirling in the glass. Fill the elixir of pure water, swirling. Notice that you can see colors within the glass. The rainbows in the water. And as you sip the water, you feel it enter into your mind and into your body. And it is a feeling of pure refreshment, of rehydration. Health fills you. You begin to notice that whenever you have a craving or one of those thoughts that you no longer want to think, you notice that a sip of water, it can begin to swirl away the discomfort. It can swirl away any angst. So you sip, you relax, and you know you are changing. You know you're in charge of the way you're changing too, and it feels satisfying inside. And most of all, you begin to notice that somewhere in you, there is a sense of pleasure. Maybe it's in your heart. Maybe it shines through your face when you smile. It's like you have a sip and you smile and you and then you have a sip and you smile, ah, because you recognize high vibrational food. You also begin to do mindful eating. You eat real, correct food slowly because eating becomes a way to feed your health and to worship your body. You take a moment before you begin. You breathe in. Notice the high vibration and the life in your food. You invite it to be part of you. You invite health into your being. And you look at your body with respect. You begin to think the right thoughts. You take the right actions. And even just the smallest of steps you recognize are steps in the right direction. Small steps every day, steps in the right direction. And you're motivated to act and react in ways that cause you to reach and maintain your optimal health. And you know it's over time. It's not a one-day thing. And you do it easily over time because it's who you are. You know that breathing properly and eating properly and hydrating properly and sleeping properly, well, they all do wonderful things for you. Food is your medicine, and medicine is your food, and your health is affected by the actions you take. Because almost all the time, you're finding now that you're going to begin to sleep right and eat right, think right. So it doesn't matter if once in a while you stay up too late or don't sleep or you eat too much or you eat the wrong food. It doesn't matter as long as you're doing it right 80% of the time. Your wonderful, beautiful, forgiving body will do so many wonderful things for you because you do good things for it all the time. You now eat selectively. You love choosing those high vibrational foods, the real foods. You love seeing them on your plate and you love putting them in your body. And you understand that you were born with a perfect body and you had a perfect body and a perfect way and a perfect shape and a perfect relationship and attitude towards food. When you were a baby, you knew when to eat and when to drink. You knew when to sleep. And for the rest of your glorious life now, today we are reactivating, remanifesting, recreating all of the things you had when you were a baby, all of the abilities for your body to know how to unlock, to regenerate and recreate forever, knowing and allowing you to eat the right foods, to know when to eat and to know when to stop. You notice that small portions really satisfy you now because you're satisfied so quickly, because you enjoy every bite so well. You're not just eating, you're dining, and it's a wonderful time. You drink lots of water and you really start to like it. I mean, you really like it. You remember how healing it is. You feel that powerful force of wholeness moving into you and moving through you. And you sleep wonderful. You exercise. You begin to love moving your body more. And the more you move, the more in tune you are with your body. And it feels so good. And as you begin, you just know that each and every day and each and every way, you're getting better and better. And you know that sleep plays an important role in unlocking your body's ability to transform. And you remember now that when you came to the planet as a baby, you could sleep anywhere, in the light, in the dark, in the noise, sitting up in the car, somebody's arms. Even as I speak now, your brilliant subconscious mind is remembering how perfectly you slept as a baby and as a toddler. As your brilliant subconscious mind remembers all of that, it literally can recreate that feeling now, that feeling of deep, rejuvenating sleep. And while your subconscious mind remembers how easy it is for you to sleep, while your subconscious mind remembers and recreate that, your conscious mind is forgetting everything else. You remember everything you need to remember, and you can forget everything you need to forget. You're remembering that you came onto the planet able to sleep perfectly. Sleep is a skill that you were born with, and you are so easily regaining it with simple practice. Right now, you're drifting deeper, sounder, fuller into sleep. Sleep's a skill you were born with, and you are easily regaining it with practice. And you'll find the more you listen to this recording, the more rapidly sleep will come to you. And it stays with you, just like health. And as you go deeper, you can feel the bed beneath you supporting you. You can literally feel yourself sinking in, your head supported, sinking in. Any covers on you, keeping you safe, perfect temperature, and drifting so deeply into sleep. Sleep is nature's way of restoring your body. You're sleeping wonderfully, deeply, soundly, and you're able to dream the most healing, wonderful dreams. You actually love sleeping. You're going to begin to wake up every morning feeling wonderfully refreshed. You know you were born with perfect sleeping skills, and sleeping perfectly is your birthright. It's a skill you were born with, and you are regaining it, reactivating it, reclaiming and remanifesting it every night. And every night, if you like, you can listen to this recording and sleep comes to you. It stays with you. It's a part of you. You sleep perfectly and wonderfully. You sleep soundly. You sleep all through the entire night. If you ever wake up because of a noise or a disturbance at all, you are able to once again just roll your eyes up or make your mudra. Say your trance key. It's trance time. And take 3 deep breaths. If you've got your eyeballs up, if you're looking up through your eyebrows, you can then close your eyelids down. Imagine those 10 steps descending, and know that immediately sleep returns to you. When you go to bed, sleep comes to you so quickly, and it stays with you right through the night. You're able to enjoy 8 hours of deep, wonderful, restoring, relaxing, unbroken sleep. And on the odd occasion when something disturbs you, something might wake you up, it's irrelevant because the minute you close your eyes, sleep comes back to you. It returns to you. And you breathe in and breathe out and just relax. You have wonderful powers of sleep. You sleep deeply and you sleep soundly and you love sleeping. You love it because it's practically perfect. You can sleep in noise, you can sleep in light, you can sleep on an airplane, you can sleep in a car, you can sleep on the beach or even in your armchair. You sleep in your own bed or any bed. And whether you're home or you're traveling, you sleep deeply and soundly and perfectly. Your mind picks up that you're ready to sleep, and sleep comes to you. It stays with you. It comforts you. It allows your mind and your body to heal. It absolutely rejuvenates you. It rejuvenates your inner mind. The most powerful part of you knows that nighttime is the time for sleeping. As your inner mind locks into these words and accepts them, you find it easy to get into bed. You roll your eyes up, you make your mudra trance time, and you notice just how quickly sleep comes to you. Long before my voice has tailed off and stopped speaking, you can be enjoying a deep night sleep. proper nighttime sleep. You're enjoying wonderful, healing dreams. And whether you remember them or not, while you sleep, your mind and your body heal. And your inner mind accepts these suggestions. And you're so aware that you have a perfect sleep pattern. It's a perfect sleep pattern developing. Every night, you're motivated, programmed, and conditioned to be able to sleep quickly because sleep comes to you. It comes to you quickly, and then you stay asleep. You get into bed, and sleep comes to you so quickly, and it stays with you for 8 hours. You can enjoy 8 hours of unbroken sleep because you're programming your mind and your body and your psyche to allow this to happen. And even if there's some noise in the room, background noise in your place, you have the power to influence your body. You can use that power to direct and command the sleep pattern of your body to work perfectly because your body is controlled by your mind. And as you train your mind by listening to this as a recording, you can drift into such a deep state. You can listen and drift into a deep and then deeper place. Your body is controlled by the network of intelligence, which is influenced by your mind. You listen at night and you go into such a deep place where you can change your sleeping patterns for the better. You can learn to sleep through anything. You're activating within yourself the most perfect deep sleep patterns that are a part of you. You're developing perfect patterns of sleeping quickly, sleeping deeply, sleeping right through until your required wake up time in the morning. And just breathe in and breathe out and imagine that. Imagine how it will feel when you wake up at your required time and it's morning time and you feel so refreshed. Imagine waking feeling rejuvenated and know the first thoughts in your mind in the morning. Well, they'll be about what your heart desires, about how you're going to move through the world, taking care of yourself first today. You go to bed every night, certain that sleep will come to you and stay with you and allow you to sleep quickly as it always does. And you wake up every morning feeling the benefits of a wonderful night's sleep, knowing that you'll feel the next night and every night because you've regained, you've reactivated, remanifest, and patterning yourself into perfect sleep patterns. You accept that you are able to sleep perfectly. You're communicating with this. You're using this recording to communicate with the intelligence that every sound of your body, every cell in your body, you direct sleep to come to you, and your body is designed. You sleep at night and your body relaxes. Your mind unwinds. Your mind unwinds. Your body relaxes. And you are communicating with your sleep pattern, directing it in a way, using the intelligence that within your body, unlocking your body transformation code. So while you sleep, health and well being can come to you perfectly, deeply, and soundly. Your body is responding as you direct it. Your body responds when you command it. You give it the perfect sleep habit that you were born with. When you were little, you slept perfectly. You felt so good when you woke up. You're activating this memory now. You are improving your sleeping perfectly just by thinking of it every night. Every night you think of sleep coming to you easily and staying with you. Every time you think these thoughts, you're massively improving your ability to sleep, but you're also improving your body's ability to upgrade, to integrate, to heal, so you can experience more wholeness, more health. And every night you choose to play this as a recording, you think these thoughts, you hear these words, and you can drift into a deep, healing, wonderful sleep. You come right up to the door easily. The door to sleep opens to you, and you respond perfectly. You respond perfectly to the commands and the ideas. You sleep perfectly. And just imagine the feeling of sleep coming to you now. Just imagine how easily it'll happen. And imagine how good it'll feel when you awaken in the morning, fully refreshed, as you rehearse the whole cycle now. Allowing yourself to imagine the feeling of getting into bed and just slipping between the covers, inviting sleep, and feeling it come to you easily. The whole night of dreams, whether you remember them or not, they integrate your mind, they integrate your body. When you feel, you sleep perfectly. And you imagine in the morning how good it'll feel to wake up at the right time, to feel energy in your body, to feel rejuvenated. You are responding perfectly to these commands and you sleep perfectly. Your thoughts are commanding you to sleep. Your beliefs are changing your biology. You sleep perfectly and you activate and maintain perfect sleeping through the power of your thinking. It's simple and you can do it because you know how and you relax. You take in the words and you know that your mind is responding to the pictures you make and the words you tell yourself. So you make the pictures of you sleeping and you see that in your mind. And you tell yourself the words of sleeping and you easily sleep comes to you. You sleep perfectly. You sleep wonderfully. Everything is in the right place at the right time, programming you to sleep. And you feel so wonderful. You think and you see and you believe in your mind's ability to give you perfect sleep. Your mind is influencing your body, and you're influencing your mind in the most perfect way. You can imagine, you can see yourself sleeping. You can sense and feel how good that is. You believe in your ability to sleep, and you know that the minute you get into bed, you close your eyes and you switch yourself on, sleep comes to you, and it stays with you. Your ability to think these thoughts, to see the images in your mind, to accept the words and suggestions, it's such a healing thing, such a healing effect on your body. It rewires your body's ability to regenerate, your ability to sleep. And of course, you don't need to see any of it in detail. Just thinking about it causes your inner mind to make the perfect picture of your health and your sleep. It allows your inner mind to manifest it. The image of you enjoying deep sleep, of perfect sleep every night, the image of you getting into the bed and noticing how quickly sleep comes to you, how it stays with you, how easily you fall back asleep if you happen to awaken during the night, how you sleep so deeply The noises in the room around you won't disturb or distract you at all. The image is clear. It's real. It is you. More so every time you practice and play this recording. Every night, everything in the right place at the right time. Programming you and compelling you and conditioning you to sleep now. All the way down. Sleep comes to you quickly. And long before I stop speaking in this recording, it stays with you. It comforts you. It rejuvenates you. It carries you right through to the morning. Now, as my voice simply tails away, you can begin dreaming the most wonderful healing dreams, because sleep can stay with you. And at the end of the recording, when I stop speaking, if you're ready, you can continue to sleep, and you could sleep right through until the morning. Sleep until your required wake-up time, right through the night, through the feeling wonderful and restored, and you're unlocking. You are unlocking health. Your body is constantly rebuilding a perfect body for you. Your body nourishes you, it grows and it repairs you, because you give your body the right food, the right water, and of course, the right sleep. The right rest throughout the day. And very importantly, you give yourself the right words. You say nice things to yourself. You think the right thoughts. And because thoughts become things, and your beliefs affect your biochemistry, your beliefs affect your biology. And because you're being so kind and amazing to yourself now, your biochemistry is amazing too. Every day, in every way, you feel yourself getting better and better. Every day in every way, you feel yourself getting better and better. You feel incredible. You respond to the thoughts that you tell yourself. And the first thoughts in your morning are about how you can take care of yourself, how you can be aware that everything in the right place at the right time, programming you, empowering you, and conditioning you to enjoy perfect health every day. Your inner mind is the most powerful part of you, and it's locking onto these words right now. Because you feel motivated and conditioned and programming to enjoy the feeling of perfect, amazing health every day. You have so much power to influence your body's response. You influence who you are and how you feel. Even little tests prove it, and every day your body is controlled. Your body is controlled by a force of intelligence, which is influenced by your own mind. And as you listen to this, you're able to drift to the healing level. And you influence your mind to change any negative patterns in the body. Your immune system is incredible. Your nervous system is incredible. Your autoimmune system works automatically, perfectly. Everything is in the right place at the right time and doing a perfect job. You see the results, your skin glowing, your eyes sparkle, your tummy flattens, your waist defines, your muscles feel stronger because you have energy when you wake up in the morning. And it's all there for you every day. And you use this recording to renew, to repair, strengthen, to perfect yourself under your command. Before sleep, your body just continues to build perfectly. It gives you the right hormones. It gives you everything you need to have healthy skin, glowing eyes, glowing skin, healthy thoughts. It isn't even what you do, it's who you are. You know, these words are influencing your health now and always. You're feeling amazing, feeling incredible, feeling wonderful, feeling fully aware that you can slowly and effortlessly begin to return to full awareness. Unless, of course, you're playing this recording before it's time to sleep, in which case you can just drift right off. But otherwise, wonderfully and easily and gently, coming back to the here and now, coming back to this session, knowing your sleep patterns have been enhanced and your mind and body are ready for more help to support you getting a little better each and every day. Drifting back. All right. So coming back now, beginning with the count of one, you're the one who's learned to train yourself that sleep comes easily to you. And two, there's 2 times when you just drift through that trance doorway, able to program your mind and your body for the changes you want. And 3, coming gently and calmly and comfortably back to the room, and welcome back, all my deep sleepers. And I'm just going to allow you to gently bring yourself back to where we are now, back to the evening, back to the room, knowing each and every word I speak guides you in the perfect way, the perfect day, better and better, gently coming back. God,
Okay.
thank you.
Thanks, Lynn.
It's always a pleasure. I think that's going to be really useful to a lot of people in a lot of ways. So
Have a good evening.
thanks, guys. Good night.